Hello, Capricorn. The Sun is square Saturn on the 23rd, and Venus is trine Saturn on the 24th. That's going to cause some people to stonewall you and others to enable you. Now let's see how your ruling planet of Saturn is going to affect you this month, Capricorn. I'm Pastor Rosemary. Thank you for joining us. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Capricorn angel Hanael, who resides over your cardinal earth nature, and these are his messages for you in love, money, and health. Now, we get to the love transmission. Hanael's love transmission for you, Capricorn, always the most important. Of course, this month you're going to be very, very happy with your home life. You're going to be very happy with the structures in your proper relationships. It's going to be rewarding for you. And again, there'll be some days when you're going to feel stonewalled, and some days when you're going to feel enabled. And let's see precisely if it revolves around friendship, or if it revolves around love, or if it revolves around security issues this month. Now, on the 5th, there's going to be a Mercury sextile Saturn. And that's going to put you in very good straits with your own mind and what you think is proper with law. And that's going to put you into a good aspect with Gemini persons, or people with their Mercury in Gemini or Aquarius. Now, on the 3rd, there is a full snow moon in Leo. Leos are going to be a little, it's a little flamboyant, a little kooky on the 3rd. And they're going to be that way probably until around the 6th. So they're going to be good for a laugh and for fun from the 3rd to the 6th. You'll enjoy their company because it'll be entertaining for you. Okay, on the 18th through the 19th, there is going to be a new moon in Pisces. And Pisces individuals are going to not know quite what to believe in. They're going to have their beliefs challenged, especially those with their moon in Pisces. Okay, so what does this mean for you? And why would you care? Because those people are going to be coming to you to figure out what they should believe in. Not really that they want you to tell them what to believe in, but they want to be around your nature that it has more of a sturdy foothold on your emotions. They're going to trust you more than they trust others, so they're going to want to come to you for that purpose. Now, are they coming for love? Are they coming for friendship? These Leos on the 3rd are going to be coming for friendship and entertainment as well. Just friendly banter. But from the 18th to the 19th, these Pisces individual, moon and Pisces individual, and some people with strong aspects in certain parts of the sign of Cancer are going to be coming to you for love, because they're going to be feeling empty and drained. And so that will be for love. Now, if you're already in a proper relationship, of course, you don't want to let that affect you. So you have to, gauge it to your own situation. However, that will be the way to tell what's real and what's not real by where the Venus is associated and where the Luna is associated. So people with Venus in Pisces are going to be there simply for friendship, but deep, deep, deep friendship. And people with their moon in Pisces will be there for romance. So you can understand that. On the 23rd, with the Sun square Saturn, you're going to be having a competitive, disciplined competition. That's going to be with Leos. On the 24th, you're going to have very good associations, a trine Venus, trine Saturn. You're going to get along well that day with people who have Venus in Capricorn. And your ruler, by the way, Saturn, is in Sagittarius currently. That's going to make your perceptions just a little challenge, because of the strictness with which you're approaching these things. Your perception's going to be thrown off just a little bit. But the Sagittarian, Jupiter, Jupiterian, if you will, if that's a word, if that's a phrase, aspects are going to make you feel more magnanimous and more generous with people that you feel are not, not really abiding the legal aspects as much as you would like them to in matters of love, and where love intersects with stability, and where love intersects with law or marriage law, and where it intersects with your faith. Okay? So, there's a lot of very precise aspects this month. Now, regarding your money aspects are going to be good on the 5th, on the 8th, that's because Mercury, your mind, is going to be in good conjunction with your law. You're being congruent with yourself. You will be congruent with yourself. And the moon sextile Saturn on the 8th will cause you to have good emotions, but that's not necessarily a good day to actually get involved financially. It's a day to let your emotions build up so that later you can make the right decision. You don't want to base your decisions on your emotions. The 3rd full moon and snow moon in Leo, that's also a moon trine Saturn. So you'll get along well with people who are moon in Pisces or people with strong aspects in Cancer on the 3rd. And again, Leos will just be more sort of entertaining through that day because they're going to be extra flamboyant. And they're going to be that way till the 6th. Now the 18th to the 19th, when you have the new moon in Pisces, the people that are coming to you for help, you're going to want to give to them. But if you don't feel like you have anything to give financially, then give from your heart, because that will be, that will also suffice, because giving attention to people is similar to giving money, because money is a form of attention. Now, giving attention is not the same thing as giving money, because attention satisfies people for the moment, whereas money satisfies people for the future and for their progeny. So that's the difference. You understand. Now, when the sun is square Saturn on the 23rd, you're going to get into competitive, disciplined boxing ring with Leos. And on the 26th, Mars trine Saturn, you're going to do better with some of the harsher aspects against yourself, where you feel that your own iron will has got to win against your own strict rules with yourself. Now that'll play out between you and Aries and Scorpio, but it's actually an inward battle. These are in finances. It's an inward battle. Just understand that. So basically, your stable predilections in finance, Capricorn, in February will allow you some risk taking. So go ahead and take some risk financially, as long as it's measured and as long as it's disciplined risk that you're paying attention to. Not just, it's not really a good month to just be whimsical, but more a month to take calculated risks. Okay? Now, your health transmission from Hanael. Your health transmission is that your muscular or musculoskeletal system is strong in February. Now, but because Saturn is transiting through Sagittarius, through the sign of Sagittarius, your perception of yourself is a little bit poor at the moment. Your own self-perception of your physical health or your physical abilities, or your ability to do things in the physical world that you want to, and make it stay healthy and not go into a situation where you feel that you're just not doing well in the 3D physical world in your body. That may make you feel, that it's basically your perceptions are off. So that might cause a little obsessive compulsive. So this really isn't going to be for other people there's going to be problems with their actual physical health. But for you, Capricorn, it'll be more a month for your perception of yourself. Not your mental health. No, not your mental health. Your perception of yourself. Okay? Your perceptions will be off due to anxiety. So, simply calm down the anxiety, and then your perception of yourself will be more true and in alignment with your dharma and your nature and your true will, and more in line with the talents that God gave you for you to go ahead and produce or go ahead and unleash to the world. Because God gave you talent, you were meant to use it. Hiding your talent under a bushel, is okay when the wind's blowing and it's cold, but when things are all right, you need to let your light shine, and let it shine brightly. And people will tell you not to let it shine brightly, but you should. And that will assist you with your, not so much, again, not mental health, but your emotional health is the word we're looking for. Your emotional health will do well with that in February, Capricorn. All right, now, remember, Saturn is in Sagittarius. So your perceptions are going to be off because you're being, quite frankly, too hard on yourself. So when others are stonewalling you or enabling you, that's your own inner self being overly no and overly yes. Just needs to be just softened a bit, these aspects of where you enable with yourself or you stonewall with yourself, being too hard or too easy on yourself. And it's of course reflected in others because, to quote Deepak Chopra, there's no such thing as an external enemy. Alright, now, for your afterglow, just highlights on some of these dates and aspects, Capricorn. So Saturn's in Sagittarius. On the 5th, we have a Mercury sextile Saturn. On the 8th, we have the Moon sextile Saturn. On the 3rd, we have a full snow moon in Leo. And on the same day, we have a Moon trine Saturn. On the 19th, we have Mercury sextile Saturn. From the 18th to the 19th, there's a new moon in Pisces. On the 23rd, there is a Sun square Saturn. On the 24th, Venus trine Saturn. On the 26th, Mars trine Saturn. Now, for the inconstant moon, the variable moon that changes so much, that's our emotions. So we can't really base anything on our emotions. That's good for impulse buying, but other than that, it's not really good for long-term investment. Now, on the 3rd, the moon is trine Saturn. On the 5th, the moon is square Saturn. On the 13th, the moon is conjunct Saturn. On the 17th, the moon is sextile Saturn. On the 19th, the moon is square Saturn. On the 21st, the moon is trine Saturn. And on the 25th, the moon is in opposition to Saturn. The 25th, you might be in opposition to your own emotions. Okay? Thank you for joining us, Capricorn. I'm Pastor Rosemary, and join us again next month.